Hello my Diamond Art Peeps, this is Diamond Painting with Jack, and I am Jack. If you are new to my channel, welcome, 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 and if you are returning, as always, thank you so much for your continuing support. It means the absolute world to me. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. It is the 13th, August 13th, 1:08, and it is warm and cloudy here in Norman, Oklahoma. I got up this morning and I went to the gym with some friends, and now I am going to do a Wip N Chat. And Wip stands for work in progress. And so grab whatever you're working on, or if you're just like doing housework and just listening, just listen along while I talk. I'm also going to be doing some questions. Becky from Becky's Diamond Bling tagged me in some questions that she came up with, so I will be doing that as well. I am working on my Teacher's Appreciation canvas, and this is from Temu, and it's just a 30 by 40, but God, it is so confetti heavy. It is just crazy. And unfortunately, it is very pixelated. So I hope that once I'm all finished with it, you'll be able to make out things. Make out the picture, I hope. So anyway, I am not as organized as a lot of guys, and I don't have the matching my pins to my canvas and all that stuff. This is just a pin that I got from Diamond Art Club that I just ordered. I really love it. I love the size of it. And then my little Temu container that I got. It comes in a bigger box, and there's like 9 of these, and what I do is I just take out one, because they really do line the drills up really well, and so I just take out one and pour in the colors and go. So that's it. So I guess I'll just get started, because it's really, with me, there's not very much going on. Just working out, work. That's pretty much what my life consists of. I started a new thing, and I don't know if it is new all over, but it is called Rumble Boxing. So basically, and I hope that my camera is not shaking too much. I have it to my table. I don't know, I may move you, because I feel like it's moving. I hope not. I hope not. We'll go for a little bit and then see how it does. Okay. So anyway, Rumble Boxing is, you have this punching bag, and the class is a 45-minute class, and you do the first half of it is, well, you can do, okay, I'm having trouble talking. You can start off on the punching bag, or you can do weights, because that's what it is. It's half punching bags and then half weights. I'm going to pause you guys for just a second. Okay guys, sorry about that. I just had to set up completely in a different area, because I felt like the camera was like so subtle in movement, because every time I would touch the table it would move. So we're going to try this again. Take 2. All right. So we're starting with the letter A. And like I said, this is a canvas from Temu, and it's a 30 by 40. I can actually show you hopefully show you the thumbnail, which is what it's supposed to look like. But like I said, it's very pixelated, so we hope it'll look something close to that. All right. So, I was talking about boxing, rumble boxing. So, it is new here in Oklahoma, at least. I know that. They're going to be opening up a studio in Norman in September. But we have to go, there's one in the Oklahoma City, which is like probably 30 minutes from us. And so we had, my friend that I went with, we had 2 complimentary tickets for that one. And so we went last Sunday and this Sunday. So the first half of the class is that you're hitting the boxing bag. And then the second half you're working out with weights. And you do that, and I believe it's like 9 rounds, and I forget how long the rounds are, but then you switch back to the bags, and then you do your last, depending on which station you start at, because you can start with the weights or you can start with the bag. So we started with the bag, and so then we went back to the weights, and that was the last round, and I think 9 rounds is what it is. But it's a really good workout, and I really like it. So I can't wait till the one in Norman opens up. Like I believe it is September the 8th. So that's basically what my life is. I do workout, I teach classes, and I'm also training powerlifting, so that's it. And so other than that, my personal life or family life is fine. The kids are fine, the grandbabies are fine, growing like weeds. The Norman school starts on the 17th, I think it is, and that's pretty much it. Counting down the times to my vacation time, which is in October. My friends and I are going on another cruise, and we're going to Cabo and Ensenada. We are going to fly out 2 days early because we dock out of Long Beach in California. So we're going to go out a couple of days early so that we can do Adventureland at Disneyland, which is part of Disneyland. So I'm excited about that. Work is work. I am counting patiently down the days till I can retire. I still have 2 years and 10 months. It kills me to say that, 10 months. But work is doing fine. That's really it on the home front. Diamond painting, I am doing this particular canvas for Sam's Teacher Appreciation event, which is Sam's YouTube channel is Blunts and Jim. Please check her out if you have not. And then I am also working on Enza's Empowerment Paint Along, and this Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery. So please check out those ladies if you have not. They're wonderful. And I was going through my stash today because I was thinking last night, I have some kits that I have already kitted up because I thought, oh, that'll be good to have them, you know, just ready, and then I can just grab one. Well, it didn't work out like that. And also, I absolutely hate kitting up. Hate it. Hate it. And so I thought last night, it's like I am going to get those kits that I've already got kitted up and put them together, and then I'm going to start doing them. Probably not till next year, but that is one of my goals, to do one kit a month, and also depending on the size. Well, once I started looking for everything, you guys, I have 11 kits kitted up. So that is my goal for next year, is to do a kit a month until I at least get those finished, and then we will go from there. I was like shocked, because I know like a lot of people love kitting up. I am not that person. I just despise it. And so one Sunday I was off, and I thought, you know what, maybe if I kit up in advance, it'll be easier. And like I said, I can just grab a kit and go. Well, I worked on those all day. I did very little diamond painting because I was trying to put that kit together. And I've not done that since. So anyway. So that is my goal for next year for my diamond painting. And then other than that, just trying to get as much in my stash down as I can. I don't have any other goals. Like this year, my goal was to do a gnome every month for the year of 2023, which I have been doing. And even though maybe they have been off the canvas, but I have done a gnome for every month. So I am on schedule for that. This 4. All right, so we're going to do Z, which is 4. I keep reaching because I'm going to do these tag questions, and so I'm trying to keep my iPad from going off. So, Becky from Diamond Blings, she put together her own tag questions. And so I got tagged, and so that's what I am going to answer. Okay, so question 1. If you could be any profession, what would you be? Well, my answer to that is that I would be a personal trainer. To be a personal trainer, you have to you have to be certified and all of that. And I just feel like I'm too old to be going through that now. So I will continue to try to teach my classes as long as I can. I'll always say that I hate that I waited till I was 100 to finally get, and I won't even say really healthy, because I definitely don't always eat healthy, but just to become more active. But better late than never. So, but that's what I would do. I am a nurse. If you're new to my channel, I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 40 years. That's why I am counting down patiently to retire. I have worked in all different areas of the hospital, from ICU to the burn unit to rehab. I've worked the first 3 years of my nursing career. I was started off as an LPN, and I was an LPN for 26 years. And so the first 3 years of my career as an LPN, I worked in a nursing home. And I would occasionally work, if I was working an extra job, would do nursing home jobs because they were easy to get hired on. They're not easy to work at, but they're easy to get hired on because they need help all of the time. But I don't know if I would, that if you could come back, would you do the same thing? I don't know if I would do nursing. I mean, nursing has been very rewarding, but being a nurse now, I don't know if I would do it if I came back in another life. I can't imagine what I would actually do. It definitely wouldn't be computers because I have absolutely no, I am the most untech savvy person out there, so I don't know. But I guess a personal trainer. And although you're not making any money in that, you're definitely doing it because of the love that you have for your clients. Okay. Question 2. What did you actually become? Well, I answered that. I actually became a nurse. All right. Question 3. Where were you born and how did you come to be where you live now? Well, I was born in a little log cabin. No, not really. I was born in a little town called Slick, Oklahoma. Yes, Slick, Oklahoma, which is probably the size of my apartment. The last time I looked at the census, and that they did the census for Slick, and I think that was in, I want to say 2000. I don't think it was any later. It may have been a little bit later. The population was 136. And that's cows, chickens, dogs, everybody included. And I didn't even have the audacity to live in Slick. I grew up on a farm 3 miles outside of Slick. So, yes. It has a post office, which is actually a mobile home because the actual post office was destroyed in a tornado. And it has a gas station. That is what is in Slick. And 700 churches. Yes. When I was growing up, it had 2 general stores. One was a gas station. It had a school that started from the 1st grade to the 12th. It had still 700 churches, and because, and it doesn't have a stoplight or stop signs, because it has a main highway that runs through it, it gets a lot of traffic, but that's the only reason. Oh, it does have a senior citizen place, because before my mom passed away, when she was still living there, they would go, that's where she would go on, I don't know, I think it was like a couple of times a week. That's where they would go. And Bristow, Oklahoma is like the next biggest town. So that's where we would go when we would do big shopping days, or like, wait, I don't know why I said that, like we could shop in Slick. Whenever we had to go get groceries or anything like that, we went to Bristow. And eventually they closed the school down and everybody went to Bristow, and that's where I graduated from, was Bristow High School. Purple Pirates. Let's see. What is the one moment in your life that has impacted you the most? Wow, that's a hard one. I mean, because most people automatically think they're children, and they did. Having giving birth to both of my kids. So I don't have just like one moment. I mean, that was a those were both great moments because I have really great children and they turned out so wonderful. I guess my other thing that impacted me was graduating from RN school, because that was like the hardest thing that I had ever done in my life. LPN school was no walk in the no walk in the park. I was trying to put two metaphors together. No walk in the park, but RN school was horrendous. I would have never been able to do diamond painting because I had a book in my hands the whole time, because it takes me a little longer to grasp things than other people, so there would have been absolutely no way I could have diamond painted. So I guess the birth of my children, graduating from RN school. Okay. Oh, I didn't answer the second part of the number 3. Where was I born, and how did I become where I live now? I came to live in Norman because my children are here, and my grandchildren. That is the reason that I came back to Oklahoma. Okay. So, how did you meet your partner or spouse? If you don't have one, who is the most influential person in your life? Or what would your perfect person be like? Well, I don't have a spouse or a partner. I gave them up for Lent, and I'm very happy about that. It took me a very long time to get to where I was able to be satisfied with just me, and that is where I am now. So I am very happy being single. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to have anybody looking at me talking about I'm hungry, what's for dinner, because when I eat, my family is fed. So I'm very happy being single. Most influential people in my life, I am going to say, because I thought about this, and I am going to say my kids. And the reason why is that they are amazing human beings, in their own different, unique way. My daughter, I am in awe of her. She owns her own daycare. And the way that she manages things, like, I am a horrible adult. I've always said that, and I'm horrible at managing money. I am getting a little better, but adulting is not my thing. But my daughter bought her car got she drove into a really big puddle because Norman floods, not a puddle, of some standing water, and she was leaving for work and she couldn't see, and it got totaled. Well, she was able to go get another car. She was able to take the money that she got from the insurance, and then she took money that she had already been saving and paid for her car outright. I would still be paying on my car. 7 years later, I would still be paying on my car. And it just amazes me. She is so great with money. It's just, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And she has a great head on her shoulders. She's very work-oriented and work-driven, and her and her husband just got their first house together, and they just amaze me all the time. My son I watch him with his kids. He is just I those I can't say words enough to say, because he's got the patience of Job with the kids, and he's at every basketball game, every t-ball game, every soccer game. Him and my daughter-in-law is there as well. So they both are just amazing people, and they married wonderful spouses, and they're just great. So they're the two people that influence me, because they make me want to continue to be a better person, even though I suck as an adult. Okay, and what would your perfect person be like? I don't want a perfect person. I don't want a person at all. I'm very happy being all by myself. I don't want a person. I thought about getting a pet, but I can hardly take care of me, so I don't think that would be fair. And honestly, even though, I keep saying that I don't really have a life, and I feel like that I just go to work and come home, but I am gone a lot because of working and working out, and so it wouldn't be fair to have a pet, so I'm just gonna hang by myself. Maybe if when I retire and I have more time that is just for me, I may think about getting a pet, but like I said, I can hardly take care of me, so I probably will not be doing that. So anyway. All right, and then number 6 is, which 2 or 3 people do you tag to answer these questions? Okay, so I'm going to tag Amalya at Amalya's World. And I'm also going to tag Annette at Annette's Crafty Lounge. And I know I'm saying that is incorrect, but I will put her correct title down in the description. And then I would like to tag Kim from Kimba's Craft. These are amazing women, and I think that you would enjoy their content. Amalya and Annette are just started their channel. I think like it's been a month, or maybe 2 months, and so please go and see them and help get their numbers up. You would love their content, and Kim is just amazing. Kim is a nurse as well, and she's funny, and I just love listening. Well, I love listening to all 3 of them, but I just love listening to her stories. She has the best stories, and so I told her that she could just recite the phone book, and I would tune in to listen to her. Okay, well, that is the end of the video. Okay, I told you about the 2 events, and then I am having a paint along in November. It's called the Hello Kitty event, and it could be animated cats, or it can be lions or tigers, real lions or tigers or real kitties. It doesn't matter. And I don't care, budget friendly, it doesn't matter. We just want you to enjoy painting along. Like I said, Enza is doing empowerment, so please check her out as well. And she will have a list of all of the people that are in the empowerment event now. I believe she's got like 26 people that have signed up, so which is amazing. So please go check out everyone. And I think that's it. I think that is all that I have. I always forget something. I'm sure that I will. I forget something. But you guys have the great rest of your Sunday and a great week. And if you like this video, if you could give me hit that thumbs up on your way out, I would appreciate that. If you would like to become a part of my struggle bus, please hit that subscription button and hit the bell to be notified each and every time that I put out a new video. And remember to be kind to one another, keep cool, and keep diamond painting. And that's it. Bye, guys.